welcome to Riverdale. My name is Jonathan. We've got a packed show this week. We've got your first look at a brand new animated short from Archie Comics. Of course, we'll be bringing you the lowdown on what's coming out this Wednesday. But first up, we're headed over to the Archie offices for a chat with editor Paul Kaminsky. I'm here at the Archie offices with Paul Kaminsky.
Hello.
Editor extraordinaire.
Yes.
So what are you doing today? What's going on at the office? What's going on at the offices today?
A little of this, a little of that. Well, same thing we do every day, Pinky. I don't know. Approved books. Approved books. Yeah, we have working on some graphic novels. We got some comics coming up. Working on a crossover event. Lots of stuff. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Awesome. Well, let's jump into it with Sonic Boom. That's something that I've been loving and really enjoying. Yeah. What kind of reaction are you getting for that?
Good. Yeah, it's that book is our comedy release. So it's the other two Sonic titles have a little more of a dramatic action adventure kind of tone to them, but Sonic Boom, although it has action, it has adventure and all that stuff, Sonic Boom is much more like our excuse to make bad jokes.
Or great jokes.
Or
depending on how you look at it.
Depending on who's yelling at me on the internet. But it's actually really good because the reaction's been extraordinarily positive, and the kids, the littler kids especially, really love that title. And it's a fun excuse for us to throw a party every month.
Fantastic. So there's a new writing team coming in on that, right?
Yeah. So we got the Sonic Boom TV show writers are coming in to do. Each of them are getting a story apiece, basically. There's one writing team that's doing 2 stories, so that's not. It doesn't exactly break out that way, but so writer Ian Flynn has started that series. He continues on till issue 4. And then the Sonic Boom showrunner writer Bill Freeberger is taking over with issue 5. Then it's back to Ian for a couple. Yeah. And then we're in the crossover, and then the other writers pick up after that. So there's a little jumping around, but yeah, it's exciting. We're going to get the entire Sonic Boom writing staff for the TV show writing for the comic book, which is the first. I don't think that's ever happened in the history of the Sonic comics. So that's cool. Yeah, that's awesome. And you said the important word, which is crossover. Yeah. I wanted to give a shout out to a YouTube viewer. Sure. I'm excited to know more about the upcoming Worlds Unite story arc in the Sonic and Mega Man books. So Slippers28, shout out, thanks for watching. And I point this question to you. It's going to be a big story crossing over all 4 of the Archie action titles. So Sonic the Hedgehog, Sonic Boom, Sonic Universe, and Mega Man. And it's going to involve the worlds of Mega Man X and Sonic, obviously Sonic Boom as well. So the first crossover, Worlds Collide, 2 years ago, was the worlds of Sonic and Mega Man, primarily the video game worlds. And this one will also be including, as I say, X, Boom, and the comic book cast of both series. Yeah. So this series will have a little more of a direct correlation to what's been going on in the books, whereas last time it was like a little more of like, okay, reset, crossover, and then we're back again. Yep. So it'll hopefully feel a little more flowy, and there are going to be some more surprises coming up in coming weeks that we haven't debuted yet, which are going to be big announcements from us, because it's the first time we've ever done stuff like this, and I wish I could get into it, but I can't, because then Alex might kill me. Yep. The thing sort of starts with a primer issue in Free Comic Book Day. Awesome. The past couple of years we've been doing flip books, Sonic and Mega Man. This year is no different. This year we'll have that too. And on the Mega Man side, you'll get a nice primer for how the Mega Man cast is leading into this. Because for those of you who've read the Mega Man books in the past year, we had a story called Dawn of X, featuring the world of Mega Man X and this character Xander Payne, who was sort of traveling through time, and we kind of hinted that there was another crossover coming in that story. So in Free Comic Book Day, you'll get some follow-up there. And on the Sonic side, you're going to get 10 pages of new story that set up another major component of the crossover storyline, which I think we talked about in the solicit, so it's probably safe to actually name drop their Genesis portals. So once on the Mega Man side, you're going to get back up. You know, you're going to get the history of Xander, kind of how the Mega Man side has gotten to this point, and on the Sonic side, you're going to get to know what a Genesis portal is, which turns out really, really important to Worlds Unite.
Huh.
So there. And then from there, we jump into the big story arc right afterward.
Yep.
And we've also, not to be shameless, but we also have a complete collection of the first crossover event, Worlds Collide, coming out in that window as well. So you'll be able to, on Free Comic Book Day, walk into that store, pick up Free Comic Book Day Primer, and then afterwards pick up your complete Worlds Collide. So you're ready, you read the last crossover, and then boom, Sonic Universe 76 is where Worlds Unite begins.
There you have it, folks. Thanks to Paul for taking some time out to talk to us. We'll be talking more and more about Worlds Unite as it gets closer. For now, let's take a look at the new releases coming out this week. First up, this week, this Wednesday the 25th, Black Hood #1. This is a new ongoing series, the launching title of the Dark Circle imprint. This is a mature title set in the streets of Philadelphia, scripted by Dwayne Swarzynski, with art by Michael Gaydos, and variant covers from David Mack, Francesco Francavilla, Howard Chaykin, and David Williams. Also out tomorrow, Archie's Funhouse Comics Double Digest #12. This contains a great lead story, scripted by Alex Simmons, with art by Pat and Tim Kennedy. This issue features a cover by Dan Parent, Rich Kozlowski, and Rosario Pina. Betty and Veronica Comics Double Digest #231. It's a lead story entitled Dance Fever, written by Paul Kupperberg, with art by Fernando Ruiz. And this cover, I'm in love with this cover by Pat and Tim Kennedy, with inks by Bob Smith and colors by Rosario Pina. Finally, out this Wednesday, Sonic Universe #73. This is the third part of the Spark of Life story, scripted by Ian Flynn and Aaliyah Baker, with art by Tracy Yardley, inks by Jim Amish, letters by Jack Morelli, and colors by Matt Herms. It's a cover here by Tracy Yardley, and an Extreme BFFs variant cover by Agnes Garbowska. And your digital exclusive of the week coming out this Friday, the 27th, is Archie Strikes Out. This is a 100-page digital exclusive of fantastic bowling-themed stories. That's going to do it for this week. Thank you guys for watching. Head down below and leave a comment. Hit the subscribe button so you never miss an episode. And don't forget to head over to archiecomics.com and use the coupon code ARCHIE to save 25% off your order. I leave you now with a first look at the animated short Riverdale Royalty. Be sure to click over, check out the full version, and I will see you next week right here in lovely Riverdale, USA.